Today we will be going through my successful binary option strategy. Strategy requirements: professional charting platforms such as Thinkorswim or MetaTrader 4. The strategy setup requires a 1-hour time frame, candlestick layout, Bollinger Bands 22 setup, RSI 7, and no other indicators. How it works: we basically wait for price to either hit the lower Bollinger Band or the upper Bollinger Band, and the moment this happens we take the trade immediately. If price touches the upper Bollinger Band, we take a put. If price touches the lower Bollinger Band, we take a call. As for expiry times, the strategy works best with 2-hour intervals. I'll explain more clearly when I show examples of the strategy. This is an ideal example. You can see in the picture that the candles have touched the lower Bollinger Bands and a reversal occurred immediately after that happened. However, this does not always happen. What can happen is that after the candlestick touches the lower Bollinger Band, price does not reverse, which is where the strategy is put on a test. However, there is a way to turn this around to our favor. Martingale. The way this works is that if I lose my first trade, then I would up my ante in and place another trade in the same direction at the open of the next candle. If that loses, I martingale again, and price can only go down for so long before reversing back up, so this should work. The max I've ever martingaled with this strategy is 4 times, and that was on Sunday night trading. I'll make sure to explain more of this on chart examples. My investments per trade. So the amount of money anyone will put on a trade obviously depends on account size. With this strategy, I recommend you only use 1% for the first trade, even if 1% is only $2.5, indicating you have a $250 account. As you will slowly start to grow your account, and martingaling automatically makes you put in higher money trades when you lose trades. Currency pairs. I trade 8 currency pairs, however I would not recommend that any newbie starts with 8. I suggest you start with 4, then gradually move up to 8 when your eyes adjust to more charts. These are the 8 currency pairs that I trade. Chart examples. Live trading this would need a 3-hour long video, so I'm just going to go through price history for 4 currency pairs which I use. My account size will be $1,000, and I will be trading my first trade on 1% of my account size, so that will be $10 at 70% return rates for all my trades. The martingaling sizes for the first trade is $10, and if I lose that, my second trade would be 20. If I lose that, third trade would be 50, so on. And for my fifth trade, it would be 300. However, this has only happened with me once. Without a doubt, my number one broker is Bank the Binary, as they allow a minimum $1 per trade, and also they have a very quick service, so it hardly ever lags, and binary option speed is the key. The minimum deposit for Bank the Binary is $250, and also Bank the Binary don't have a withdrawal fee, which is awesome. And also, I use Thinkorswim, and many people ask me why Thinkorswim. First of all, it's a great charting platform, very professional, very good service, and it also offers the software for Mac users, which is useful for people who have Macs. Since I trade 1-hour charts, I don't want to keep my eyes on the screen for hours just to wait for price to touch the upper or lower Bollinger Band. So Thinkorswim offers an alert service that will alert me whenever price for any of my 8 currency pairs touches the upper or lower Bollinger Band on all my currencies on the 1-hour time frame. So life becomes a lot more easy for me as I don't have to watch charts all day. Sorry about that spelling mistake right there. Never mind. I'll go through these 4 charts. This isn't my setup because RSI 7 isn't, I can't see it since I've crammed all my currency pairs together. I normally have 2 monitors set up, 4 currency pairs on each monitor, but however this is just for the sake of the video. Anyway, we'll move on to the Euro USD. Let's maximize the grid cell. And let's move back to the starting of, I don't know, so this day, yeah, maybe, why not. Moving forward, see here. Now obviously you're not going to be awake for all of these, but try get with everyone you can. RSI 7 overbought, and price hits the upper Bollinger Band, sorry, and the moment this happens, I will take a put right here. And it goes up, so this is a losing trade, however, not to worry. The price closes here, but sorry, the way this works is that like say it's 3 I think 3 a.m. yes, by this chart, and so this, like, I would trade on the touch of the candle of the Bollinger Band, sorry, but my expiry would be at 5 since I trade 2-hour intervals, and this makes it more accurate obviously, so it depends on the close of the next candle, and this candle closed above here, so this is a lose. So right on the open of the next candle, which is right here, I will take a put, and price goes down. Let's see if it continues to go down, and yes, price did close below where I took the trade, so this is a win. And this is also a martingale right here. This is $20 trade. I made up my $10 loss and added an additional profit. Forward here, yes. Touches here, but I wouldn't trade it. It's just a slight touch. You might as well because RSI is above, but never mind. Just keep going forward. Right there, that's a perfect entry for me. We would take a put right on the touch here, and this based on RSI. This is a bit of cheating. Obviously, by the time it hits here, RSI wouldn't have pulled down like this. It would probably still be up here. But this indicates it's gonna be a win, obviously. Oh, and right here, guys, this looks like a spike to me. Sorry, before I mentioned, before you enter any trading session, I recommend you check out Forex Factory and create an account with them and set it to your time frame, since they can show you here that news release and fundamental analysis is very important for us traders. Anyways, yellow and orange folders don't really have impact, but the red, yeah, these impact a lot. So I recommend you wouldn't trade for times where there are red folders on currency pairs, like here pound. For the pound, it's a red, so it's not very nice to trade on news release. It can mess up your technical analysis, so watch out for that. Right here, this is a spike probably caused by news, or else it wouldn't have this volume, obviously. Anyways, moving forward, just gonna go through this day, and right there, RSI is below, and we would take a call right on the touch of the lower Bollinger Band, and I'm gonna consider this a loss, guys, because I called, sorry, right here, and it kind of did close. Well, yeah, it did close below, so I'll take another call on the open of the next candle, another martingale over here, and let's see what happens. Yep, price moves up, and it's a win. We made back our $10 loss and added in an additional profit. So I think this ends it for the Euro USD. You guys can backtest this if you want yourselves. I guarantee you it works, or else I wouldn't really be showing it to you. Let's maximize the grid cell here. Let's move back to the beginning. Yeah, maybe there. Forward. Touch the band. Okay, and this might happen on certain days, guys. You might not have any trading opportunities. Well, it's better to not trade than to take a losing trade, I guess. And right here, price touches and breaks above the upper Bollinger Band, sorry, and RSI is sort of above, so it's a good confirmation here. And anyway, even if RSI isn't on overbought or oversold when it touches, take the trade anyway, guys. Trust me. And it's a lose, so we will take a trade right at the open of the next candle, and it goes down, as you guys can see, and it's probably, oh, it's a loss. You see what price can do. So I've lost my second trade right here. Moving on to the third martingale right now, take by the open of the next candle. Just gonna take a put here, and it's still going up, and it's a loss, so we have to make our fourth martingale right here, and we martingale here. We place a trade on the open of this candle, and it goes down, but you see price did move back up here, but initially it broke below the open of the candle, so this is a win. So we made back our loss. And guys, trust me, this strategy is nerve-wracking, but then again, if you're risky, and you don't have to be risky to do this, I mean, but it works. I mean, price can only go up for so long before going back down. Price can only go down for so long before going back up. It's the way it works. And moving forward, not really. Maybe because RSI indicates that it's above, so I'll take a put here just for the sake of the video. And it's a win. great. I think that ended. Yeah, that ended for this day. On the Aussie, let's go to the USD CAD. Oh, sorry. Friend just send me a message. I won't answer. I'll finish the video. Let's move back to, I don't know, any day. You guys can backtest this all you want. Like I said before, I'm just doing this for chart examples. I don't know any of the future of these. So okay, right. Just go here. So no one says, oh, you knew what price was gonna do before and that kind of bullshit. Anyway, moving forward for this day. Let's see, are there any trades we can take here? Yeah, right here actually. Right, like I said, I don't necessarily trade when RSI is on overbought or oversold, depending on which direction I'm trading. I would most likely trade this up here. You can see that the moment it touches, its price closes below, so this is obviously going to be a winning trade. You see, even if price in the hour after it might have gone up, it's still closed below. That's not a bad trade, but yeah. Anyways, right here, overbought, touches the Bollinger Band, perfect entry for me. Take a put right there, and it's a loss. So we take a put by the open of the next candle, and let's see if this breaks below, and it does. It's a win right there, guys. Made back our loss out of the profit. That's what this is all about. Another trade right here on the touch of Bollinger Band, and it's a loss. Now we take a put on the open of the next candle, and moving forward, it's a win. Got back our loss, and see if this ends it. Yeah, this ends it for the USD CAD. Like I said before, guys, I don't know price history. You guys can backtest this if you want. Anyway, moving back here, let's take it back to the day. Yeah, day, like here. Forward, watching for signals. Now, guys, initially I like it when there's one signal per day on each currency pair. So I get only 8 trading opportunities plus the martingale if I lose on trades. Right here, you see it touches. Good confirmation for me. Um, yeah, it's pretty good, and see it, it's a win. So we've made a nice profit there. You see, guys, it touches right here, and I wouldn't take this personally because I'm not sure if the signal would alert me right here. This might not exactly be a touch. This is definitely a touch, but okay, just for chart examples, let's say I'm a guy who watches charts all day long, and we take a call here. It's a loss. Take a call on the open of the next candle, which is right here, and win. Good. It's good. Now you might not be awake for all these signals, guys, like I said before. So initially I only want one trade per day on each currency pair. Oh, sorry, this was a good signal right here, but I know what's gonna happen. This would be a win anyway, so never mind that. And see, yep, this ends off chart examples. Like I said before, guys, don't do this. Don't do this. Just trade 4 currency pairs and have it on one screen or something. It's 50 past 23, and so I basically be trading by the 25. Sorry, there's no 25. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Anyway, say the time is 21:30 or something. I'd be trading by the expiry of 23 o'clock, and the nice thing about this here is, say I put my investment, I put my investment of say $10. Okay. Oh god, I can't. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, there's no. Anyways, regardless of this, you guys can see this if you want. If I put an investment of $10, normally here, it it shows you like the risk management you can take. For example, you can have a return at 70% in 10. So if I'd win, I'd get back 70%, and if I'd lose, I'd get back 10% of my initial investment. This is another reason I really like Bank Binary, because of option builder, and I also select the hour of expiration, which is very important for the strategy.